Have you ever looked at something and thought it was brilliant and then wondered, how did somebody come up with this? What was going on in their life for them to create this thing or this space? What was it that gave them the idea?
Renee was painting the second boat street. She really wanted this like warm, like sort of rich white color, sort of that glowy, candlelighty kind of like white color, and just couldn't like find anything she was satisfied with. And so she took Jeffrey the dog into the paint store and like had his fur matched.
I'm Gina Colucci with the Seattle Design Center. In every episode, we'll be going into iconic places that everybody knows.
I'm a Seattle girl, so I know the color of the sky and the quality of the light. I grew up as a kid living in West Seattle, so I know what that's all about. So I feel like this was my palette.
Or intimate spaces that these creators have made for themselves.
We don't own this property. We are just stewards for the time being.
My whole philosophy of an architect is integrating life with nature.
And once we're in those places, finding the little tidbits that maybe the average eye misses.
The chandelier was fun. This was in the backyard of this antique store with grass growing up through it, and it was just left there. I remember thinking like, oh, it looks like it's in, underwater a little bit.
Diving into the stories, diving into the meaning, diving into the inspiration.
It's really fun to have an environment like this where people can walk around with their glass of wine and really explore things that maybe they haven't seen before.
We will be talking to architects, designers, creators, artists, anybody with a fun point of view that wants to tell a story. And I hope it makes you want to slow down and notice the details. Like you just finished a cocktail next to a fire with your best friend. What are the stories behind the spaces that you're in?